I was just gonna do some transcribing on stream. It's something I wanted to do a lot. I really wanted to do when I started out the channel. And back then I was living in an apartment in Montreal that had just the worst internet I've ever experienced in my life, so I couldn't make it work. And now all these years later, living in the big city of Winnipeg, Manitoba, I finally have very good internet. So, wow, there's a lot of you here. Hey. Man. Oh yeah, this is my face. Enjoy. No, thank you for putting up with it. I guess I didn't have to put my camera on my face. I could have just been a disembodied voice on stream, but that doesn't seem like a very streamery thing to do, you know? Hold on. Let me get my ducks in a row here. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I don't know how to stream. I don't even watch streamers really, so I don't know the right way to do it. Excuse me. But we'll give it our best shot. I'm transcribing some Wario Land 3 for a future vid. Spoiler alert. And I got through. I want to do like the whole soundtrack because it's not that long of a soundtrack. And I've gone through like 15, 16 tunes so far, and I was getting kind of bored, so I was like, I'm gonna do it on stream. Let's do it. Today we're doing Tidal Coast, Sea Turtle Rocks, Beneath the Waves. Those all use the same music. I like to give it a good listen through, you know. Get the vibe. I like the slow tempo too. Slow funk. Okay, I get it. Let's do bam ba-dum. Let's get that vamp. We're in the key of A. So I'll go ahead and put in the key signature. Bam ba-dum. What was it? Ba-dum, ba-dum. Something like that. Put some staccatos on there. Oh, I should get the tempo too before I start. I got my handy dandy metronome. Faster than 72. It's like a hair faster than 76. So I'm gonna put 78. I don't know if you guys could hear the metronome through my microphone, but whoops, tempo primo. I'll put 78, that'll be close enough. Tempos, I used to get real persnickety about tempos. Like, it's like 77.5. And then I realized that was dumb. And I got, I mean, if you're trying to like recreate the tune in a DAW or something, yeah, you need the exact right tempo. But for my purposes of transcription, I got one of these like old school, cool, you know, clicky clacky metronomes. And they don't have, it's like you can set it to 72 or 76 or 80, you know. It goes in 4 BPM jumps. And then when you get faster, it moves to 8 BPM jumps. And I feel like that's fine. You know, that's as precise as you need to be, you know, as I need to be anyway. Let's see. This is Sibelius, for those wondering. Wow. You guys, there's so much chatting going on. Hey everybody, welcome to my stream. I have 1 bar transcribed so far. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, well whatever, let's start transcribing. Oh yeah, Sibelius. Maybe I should do like a little ba-dum, That looks more official. Hey, ba-dum, ba. Just articulate every single note. No, that's not necessary. I don't know. Should I keep those? Do I keep the slurs, chat? I feel like a real streamer saying chat. Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-bum, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum. That's going to be stuck in my head today, I can tell. Put a little rehearsal mark where the melody comes in and move it over, because these rehearsal marks in Sibelius always get caught on stuff if you don't move them over a little bit. Yeah, I've never used Finale. I've heard from people who do use Finale that it's a big pain. It looks a little bit inscrutable. Do I feel like a real streamer saying slurs? That's very funny. Yeah. I do know enough about streaming to get that joke. Yeah. Muse Score I have used. The thing is, who was I talking to about this? I was telling somebody, someone was asking me advice on like, oh, what program should I use? And I was saying it's kind of like being in a abusive relationship. Like, I've used Sibelius for so long that I know I can very quickly work around everything about it that's annoying. And so when it's tough to like recommend to people. It's like, well, it did take me like hundreds of hours to actually get past what's annoying about it, but at this point it's too late. I can't adopt a new one and then go through that process with a new one. You know what I mean? So Sibelius, I'm all in on Sibelius. Muse Score I've used a little bit, and I just haven't gone past that hump of getting past the stuff that's annoying. Anything, notation is very complicated. You need a lot of options. There's a lot of variables. So any sort of notation software is going to be a pain to use. I think that's kind of inevitable. But, you do what you can. And you put in your 10,000 hours. Oh, there's only one bar of these? That's on me. I like to start a new line when the melody comes in. Ba-da-bo. Right? And then this keeps going. Oh, this is short. And the third comes down to harmonize it after. The bass line changes there. I missed that. I gotta put in the staccatos. It sounds so bad when it's not staccato enough. I see. So this goes up to the 4 chord. I think that's what it was, right? Ah! I died. Now, this is not a very official streamer setup. I'm using my iPhone camera. But it's the best camera I have. Let me see. Wario killed me. Wario sat on my head and I died. It's also my iPhone camera that I'm using. My phone is balanced on a Kleenex box on top of my desk to get the right height. I'm truly a professional streamer. Where was I? Oh yeah, this goes down. Sounds like it went down to the 5 chord. Bum bum. Probably 2/5. My philosophy with transcribing, especially lately, has been just to do it wrong. Just go, oh, this is kind of what those 4 bars were, right? And then you go back and listen to it and go, oh, I had that wrong and that wrong and that wrong. But it's way easier to correct a wrong bar than it is to get a bar from nothing. So, that's my strat. I don't know if that's a mental strat more than anything else, but it works for me. Yeah. This stays on the A. Ooh, bum bum ba-dum bum bum. That's a nice way to get down back to the 1. And then that probably repeats again. We'll listen through it and then fix the stuff that is different, but it's so much easier to work with something. And then what was the melody? Kind of sounds like the Ponyo soundtrack. Something like that. Let's find out. The thirds continue. Easy peasy. But then the bottom harmony is different, right? It's not that. What is the bottom harmony there? Bo doom. That's an F sharp. Do do do. Ah, interesting. So it's a dominant 2, B. I'll put B7, even though there's not really a 7. E. I'll put E7 because the bass line. I don't know. Is that bad form? Chord symbols are so funny because they're so not. I don't know. Like when I see a chart with too precise of chord symbols, it is not useful, I should answer some questions. There's a lot of questions here. Oh man, such nice things. Where can I start from to learn how to be a better chord melody arranger? I mean, transcribe music, I think. A lot of it is just doing it, and a lot of it is copying people. Copying music that you like. And the best way to copy music that you like, the only way to do it is to first figure out what it's doing so that you can do it too, So I would say transcribe, and then, I don't know. I think arranging is an interesting field, an interesting field of study because, I don't know. I found personally that the times in my life that I have improved as an arranger have been when I have someone to arrange for, like a specific group to arrange for. A lot of arrangement advice, like general arrangement advice, is good, but when you actually are arranging for a group of people and you see their specific needs and, what would help them, everything kind of makes more sense. It's easier to remember. Oh yeah, I want, if this line is doubled, that's a good arrangement practice. You can have an abstract piece of advice like that but when you are actually performing something that you've arranged and you go, oh, this person is having a hard time singing that line, it would be easier if it was doubled somewhere else or whatever. Then that really solidifies knowledge. Okay, hold on. I want to get some of these questions. I'm using Sibelius for my notation software. So someone else asked that again. What do you do when you can't hear the music as it's too muddy and there's too much going on? That can be tricky, especially with orchestral music. When reading, I suck at transcribing orchestral music. A big part of it is understanding that there's probably less going on than it sounds like. Like if you make a reduction of a score, even a huge orchestral score, and you say there's like 30 instruments playing, and you look and there's 30 bars of music, and it's like crazy. But if you just look at like all these people are playing this same line, all these people are playing this same line, and reduce it down, there's probably not that many voices happening. And especially if you take like, oh, the piccolos are playing this an octave up from where the flutes are playing it. If you just reduce that down to like where the flutes are playing it, you get a very manageable number of notes. And it's hard to hear, those notes when there's so much going on, but kind of, for me at least, getting out of my own head of saying like, well, this can't be enough. I must be not hearing something. Just, learning how to trust like, no, probably this is pretty close. And it's just like the way it's blown up into the orchestra. Now, of course, this is me making reductions on Sibelius on a two-staff thing. If you're trying to like transcribe the actual orchestral arrangement, yeah, you need to listen to a lot of orchestra music and score read a lot and get used to hearing different types of orchestration so that you can transcribe that. If I had to do that kind of work, the chat is moving on me. I would play a loop of the theme so many times. Oh, how can I remember it so easily? I don't know. This is a very catchy melody, so that helps. But I've been doing this a lot. I've been doing this for 8 years. I've been transcribing video game music all the time for 8 years now. so I, it's, I know what to listen for, I guess. Sibelius. How do you use Sibelius without going mad? I might have gone mad already. Hard to tell. Let's see. Oh, man. You guys are so nice. I did make a video on Animal Crossing music, actually. Look it up. It didn't do very well, but I had a lot of fun making it. Practicing transcribing is good. Where did I learn music theory? I was born in a in a score. No. I don't know. I was always into music theory. I always liked it. Even like taking piano lessons as a kid, and they make you do the music theory half, and all of the other kids in piano lessons go, "Oh, I hate this." I was like, "Oh, this is fun." It's kind of like a math problem or something. Like, it felt fun. And then I don't know. When taking music, and I went to jazz school, and so we had to do theory classes and stuff, and I was always good at that. And I was really into, I don't know, just trying to learn music and pick out, try and figure out what the composer was thinking when they were writing the tune. Why this chord, why that? It always just had this draw to me. And clearly that's because I'm supposed to be doing this channel, because it blew up really fast and is very fun to do. Let's see. What mic is this? This is, what's it called? Actually, Mike the Snare, if you know that YouTuber, he sent me this mic. It's an Earthworks mic. I can't remember the actual name. Ethos. It's really nice. It was really nice of him to send it to me. And I use it all the time for everything. It's great. I've gotten 8 bars done. I gotta keep going. Oops. Something like that. Let's get that exactly right. Bum, 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 bum. Does it go up? Oh, it goes up. That's why it sounds like a secondary dominant, because it is. So C#7 probably. What did the bass do? I missed what the bass did. Bum bum ba bum. That's cool. And then the melody was ba ba dum ba bum. Ba ba dum ba. Whoops. Ba ba. Something like that. And the harmony was. Was that an F sharp? Ba, ba. No, it was the third below. Why does that sound wrong? Probably did that. Boom, bum, bum. Let's see. Oops. Oh, of course, this is on an F sharp now. That's why it sounds like that. Ah, I was expecting it. See, a lot of my transcribing, I'm realizing, is based on like what I like. It's not that I heard this was an E natural and put an E natural. I heard the shape of like dum ba dum bum bum. I'm like, okay, so it's an arpeggio down, probably an arpeggio down an A triad because we're in A. But no, it was an F sharp minor triad, so I got that wrong. Something like that. Let's see if I'm right. Bum. No, that's an F sharp. I was wrong. But I'm right about this. Okay. Now I gotta get the bass line. Okay, let's see. Bum. Oh, okay. Is that, let's see. Is that right? I see. So it stays on B. And then goes back to this vamp. So let's fix our chord symbols here. This is an A, C sharp 7 resolves to F sharp minor, of course. And then we get a little B minor E7 thing. It's a B5 technically, because it's just the root and fifth for this beat. But again, if you're too precise, then it stops being helpful. If you're going to play piano or guitar along to this chart, you wouldn't want to play a B5 there. You want to play a B minor there. Okay, so we got our... okay. Ba-bum-ba-dum-bum. Okay, so then that's moving into another phrase. Let's listen to what we have so far. See if it sounds right. Feels a little slow. I gotta put those staccatos on. Beautiful. We did it. 8 bars in. This is I will make a video about this game's music in probably 2 months. But you have to have the transcriptions done before you can start thinking about what you want to write about. The bass lines are very pronounced. In this game in particular, the bass lines are all super heavy. Cool. Oh, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Rise up, Winnipegonians. What are we doing now? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, is the volume too low? On the music or on the mic or both? Hold on. Oh, yeah, my mic is way louder than the music. Here, I'm gonna turn my mic down. Ooh, da doo doo. Is that a little better? Okay. Hope so. Then you guys can just turn it up. Okay. Piano, voice, and Wario are fine. Well, you might just have to crank your audio because I don't know how to turn. My volume fader's at max for the music here. And as we've discussed, I'm a very professional streamer. Bum 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 bum. Sounds like something like this. Ba, ba. Whoop. It sounds like that, right? Something like that. But it's harmonized. Let's see if that's right. Oh, thank you. It is, yeah, I started doing these transcriptions because I couldn't find any reliably good transcriptions online. So I started doing it all myself. And when you do enough of it, it stops being so hard. It starts being really, really fun. The thing that makes it not fun to transcribe is when it takes forever. So if you can get fast enough that you can knock out a transcription in like half an hour, then that's really fun. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Here we go. So one voice is doing that. So that was way off. Whoops. So it's like that. Bam, ba-dum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Whoops. Is it like that? Ooh, let's see. Yeah. Ooh. This guy moves down. Moo. Very cool. Was the bass line just doing this original vamp? Probably. Let's make sure. I see. And then we do it again. We put some chord symbols in. D minor 7. E minor 7. F. G. A. Right? Because that was right. That's not, yeah, that's right? I'm not going to check it again. I always check things too many times and then waste too much time. Hello, everybody. Man, lots of nice stuff in the chat. Okay, I gotta keep going though. Okay, that sounded like a different thing. Hold on. I want to check this line again now. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so I was right. You gotta trust myself. But then it changes here. It changes for sure. It probably does this. It comes back up. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, so it's an E chord. That's why. Okay, I got it. Oh, but then that's short. And then the bass line does. Oh, did I mess this up? Are these all detas? Like that? Deta. Deta. I make a lot of kind of embarrassing mistakes transcribing, but I think I fix them all usually. These are not really slurred anymore. I'm going to take these off. And probably they're not slurred up here either. I'm struck by a dilemma where this is probably boring to watch if I get too into it, where I'm just like, not saying anything. But if I try and be entertaining, then it takes a lot longer to transcribe. So I gotta find a balance. Oh, yeah. It's like, it looks right. The shape looks right. Excellent. That brings us down to A, or brings us up to A. Someone said G down the octave. Let's see. Did I miss an octave jump? Oh, yeah. Good catch. Thank you. I can't see the comment anymore, but thank you, whoever caught that. Let's see. Oh, Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. Are there more questions, or is it just chatting? Let's see. Whoa. Oh yeah, I should turn on a thing where you can send me money. That sounds great. I don't know how to do that. Well, I'll figure that one out for next time, but I appreciate it. Thanks guys for all the nice chats. Man, amazing. The last eighth in the bass in measure 2 should be A, not E. Measure 2? You're right. I remember that, actually. I thought I fixed that. Oh, I fixed it on this bar, I think, and not the other one. Another good catch. Amazing. What would I do without you guys? So we'll do E sus to E. And then what happens next? Is that a loop? Is that the loop? Sometimes they trick you. Or it sounds like the loop and then they add a new thing. But it doesn't sound like that's happening, you know? They tricked me! There's a C section. Okay. Tricked again. Okay, so we repeat the A section here. Or I guess this isn't where I want to put this yet. I want to put that down here, probably. I don't know, it's always tricky. With such short pieces, you're like, do I say this is a B section when it's 6 bars long, you know? But, whatever. And then the bass leading into this part was a little different, right? Or was it? Am I going crazy? There we go. Boop, up, boop, up, right? Bowen, good to see you. Shenmue music. I've never even listened to Shenmue music. Shenmue music. I should check it out. NPR. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I got our email out of the blue. Hey, I'm doing an article for NPR about the Nintendo Music app. Can I, ask you questions about it? So I had a little interview, and then I got the thing came out, a little 3-minute piece, and there's a bunch of my voice in it. I'm like, oh, it's so weird to hear my voice coming out of an NPR, that kind of thing. But that was super cool. I'm gonna make this a double bar line. Boom, ba-dum, ba-ba. Let's see. So this is just harmonized, one chord tone down. These are staccato. This is not. Do I put a slur? Have we had enough slurs for today? Okay. Same thing, but up a chord tone. Like that. So this is going A to G, A to G. Woo! Getting up there. Up another chord tone. Don't make me put an octave up sign on you. Ah, man. Okay. Well, this will be this one up an octave, right? I'm going to put these in staccato too, because they are. Is that the whole loop? That must be the whole loop. Ooh, bum. Da-dum, dum, bum, bum. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. Da-dum. Okay. Does it do? So it's not G, it's E minor 7. That's fun. This kind of thing seems to come up a lot in the soundtrack from the other ones I transcribed already. Let's see. Oh, okay, hold on. I must have been on the wrong bar. Excellent. And that's the loop. We did it. One tune transcribed. And again, yeah, like I'm not going to put B here. Feels silly to put A when A is the only section, but it just feels kind of naked without it, right? Am I crazy? Do I put B? Help me out, Chad. What do I do? Awesome. Got some applause going on. Love it. Let's see. Let's hear it all the way through. Good call. I'm gonna turn up the speed just a hair. Get ready, everyone. I like that little turnaround. That's cool. A1 and A2, eh? Is that the play? That's a good point. I guess this would be A2 then up here. Or I can't change it while it's playing. I don't have courses yet, but this is something that I've been thinking about for a long time. I'm gonna try and get enough time to put together something like that in the near future. And there's the loop. Right on. We did it. Fantastic. Can I play them together? I don't think I could sync them up. The timing would be very tough to get right, but that sounded right to me. It doesn't sound as cool on a MIDI piano as it does on the Game Boy sound chip. But what are you gonna do? Let's see. What should I be doing right now? Going for 40 minutes. Should we do another one? Oh, that's true. The BPM's probably not dead on either. This is a little... oh, yeah. I was going to put this up here. Let's see. Where's the rehearsal mark? If I'm going to start at A1, does that work? No, it turns it to AA. I don't want to mess with Sibelius settings right now. That's not fun. Not fun to watch and not fun to do. Okay. Okay. Should we do another one? Let's see. Brian Leach is we've done some stuff together, and he's a great guy. Love his channel. The Game Boy sound chip does rock. This is Sibelius. The percussion is missing. I don't want to transcribe the percussion though because I am lazy. It is harder to stay. Actually, I don't know. It's easier to stay on task in that I'm not flipping to a different tab and getting distracted. Sorry, the question was, is it easier or harder to stay on task with 200 people watching? It's easier not to get distracted, but it is very distracting reading the chat. So, yes and no. I want to do one more. Let's do a new one. This is my VGM transcription template that I created when I was making my Super Mario RPG video, which is why it always comes up with that. So next we're doing West Crater, East Crater from Wario Land 3 by Kozue Ishikawa. Ooh. And then we need some tempo. How fast is it though? Let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. So it's a in between 184 and 192, somewhere in between there. I'm gonna put like 180. I don't know, 188. See if that works. It does sound like Pokemon battle music. Was that? I think that's what it was. Does that sound right? Not bad, eh? Let's see. Oh, I was wrong. It was that. Yeah. I was close. Let's see. Okay. bum 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 bum. Was it the G? I don't know. Let's see. It's because I never go live. Been watching you for years and literally never seen you live before. I've gone live once before. For when I hit 400,000 subs, I did a Q&A stream. And that was a lot of fun. And then I kind of, I don't know why I had the urge to stream some transcription. Ooh, what are people talking about? Oh, you're wondering what this is. What this is probably, I would guess, is a semitone away from the root and fifth to introduce some chaos. What is a sharp 4 and a flat 2? I guess the diminished scale. C diminished is like this. Which you see the root, the fifth, the sharp 4, and the flat 2. So this could be going for a C diminished sound. Maybe I'll put that. That's the half whole diminished, I should say. Or, yeah, because there's two diminished scales. One goes like this. Oops, that's not right. One scale goes like this. And then the other one is the one that I played. So this might be a C half whole diminished thing. But probably it was written not drawing from a scale. It was written like, what would sound gross, you know? What's a looping 4-note thing that would sound yucky? Or it could also be an implied C power chord to F sharp power chord, right? As if you have this pair of notes followed by this pair of notes. Those are two power chords a tritone away. Tritones are gross too. So it could be either of those. I don't know. We'll have to keep going. I'm sure the melody harmonization will inform us. Oh, I should save this, I guess. I'll put this in my Wario Land 3 folder. Save. Okay. Now we're good. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is probably just harmonized in fourth, say. Oops. Let's see. Am I crazy? Is that what it is or no? No. So that's right. Why am I... Am I going crazy? Okay, it is right. Why am I... Something like that, okay. That sounds right? Oh, have a good night, Fizzy K. Very cool. Okay. I gotta focus up here. Ooh, that's fun. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, bottom. Is that where it was in the bar? Let's find out. No, it was over here. Almost the same thing. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. That sounded like a very high thing going on. Oh no, that was wrong. Okay. Let's keep going. Stop casting vagaries. What does that mean? Sounds cool on the piano. It does sound cool on the piano. Man. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Bedum. Oh. Like that. I'm gonna keep that flat there. It's more clear that way, even though technically, you know, it shows up earlier in the bar. This is so not tonal that, or I don't know, it's semi-tonal. Tonal plus. This is not Sibelius 7.1. This is the, whatever the new thing is, Sibelius Ultimate, or I don't know what it's called now. I think. No, it definitely is. Because I was using Sibelius 7.1 for a long time and I had to upgrade finally. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Whoa! Up a half step. But what was that little shot? So high. I hate super high range stuff because it's like, do I put an octave, you know, do I do octave up? Like that is probably the cleanest looking, but it still doesn't look that clean. Or, you know, you can do the like treble clef up an octave clef, which I think looks the best, but Sibelius doesn't play back up an octave. Maybe I'll keep that there though. I don't know. That's probably the best. Okay. Okay, so this is... Oh. Do we do the double flat? No, we gotta do a... Well, here's another thing. No, this is what we do. C sharp, not D flat. That's what we're doing. I've decided. Probably a bunch of that. Let's see. Okay, so there's a change here. Whoa! Oh. I was on the wrong panel on my keypad here. And so my keyboard shortcut started putting in microtones instead of accidentals. Yeah, this is what I wanted. For Valentine's Day, get your special someone. What the hell is that? This is a 3/4 flat. That's so funny. Bum bum. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's see. I have not listened to the whole piece of music yet. I should have done that first. I just said at the beginning of the stream that you should do that first. I got too excited, I guess. don't know if that's right. Bum, 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 bum. Something like that. Bum, 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 bing, bum, bum. Something like that, right? Let's see. Oh, okay, hold on. Where am I? Here we are. Does it do like this? Let's see. No, it doesn't. It stays in fourths. Oh, except for here, it does an inversion of the fourth, like that. But I think it does that instead of a fourth there. There's definitely that note. Now here's a question. Do I make these E sharp and B sharp because we're in C sharp tonality plus right now? But I am so annoyed by the way that looks. Let's see. Okay, something's wrong there. Let's see. Like that? I think that's right. Okay, I think that's right. I'm getting too in my head about it. I gotta just move on. Wait. Whoa, okay, something's going on there. And then it blows up here, so I'm gonna put a double there. Okay, now we gotta fix the bass line. This is a very anxiety-inducing piece. Right, hold on, let's catch up on some chat. Let's see. Oh, I read that. For only a few cents. That's funny. Very cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. We go back up. We're over here, and we're about to move. Is it doing this? Oh. But it jumps up here, like that, right? Okay, let's see. Hold on. Excellent. And then this is the same. But then we're going to have some power chords here. Like that. Jet. Like that, probably. Now let's see how wrong that is. Oh, it's up like that. Whoops. Whoops. Very cool. Easy peasy. Oh, except that's not right. Is it like, oh, it is right. Close enough to right anyway. That is so sick. Okay. Well, at this point in the process, if I was not being watched by 200 people, I would say time for lunch. Let's let's worry about that later. But I got to show off a little bit. Let's see. So it started like this. The reverb, I'm just going to ignore the reverb. The reverb is there, but doesn't matter. So this is going up in half steps. Oh, it's going up in whole steps because there's not a repeated note. So it's probably like that. So like, right? Let's see. No, hold on. Oh, it starts on C, that's why. Goes back to the original key and then goes up in half steps. So let's see if this is it. No, it does this. So that it can go up in half steps better. Interesting. Here's a question. No, I'm putting this in D flat. I have not covered any Dragon Quest music yet. The main theme shows up in a video I'm putting out soon-ish. Not this month, but I think next month it's going to come out. As an example of secondary dominance. So, another little spoiler alert. They usually do another voice beat displaced an eighth. Yes, that's true. The fake reverb. It's not fake because it sounds real. The brute forced chiptune reverb. Very cool sound. Okay. Serious Retro would help a lot to isolate the instruments, but the thing with Serious Retro is that you can't pause, like you can't go back a sec. So if you miss a note, you have to start from the start of the loop. Sometimes I've used Serious Retro before, but you know, it's actually quicker to do it the hard way sometimes. Okay, and then it goes into the I'm just gonna do this and we can see how wrong it is. So far on track. Oh, and that doesn't do the whole thing up an octave? Let's see. That is very cool. Now, because here, I'll put no chord. That's the coward's way out. Because let's see, what kind of delay is it, dude? It's probably a dotted eighth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, dotted eighth, paste it. It looks horrible, but let's see how that sounds. Okay, now let's listen to the whole thing. See how it sounds. I didn't put any chord symbols through the whole thing. I just put no chord over here. Like, oh, thanks. I think that might be wrong. Oh man, that's such a great moment when it snaps back to the intro. This is such a cool tune. Okay, I'm gonna check on this top note over here, and it didn't sound right. Do I put B sharp? I guess I have to. That's why. So it's like a C. Okay, so this is interesting. We have, I'm going to put a double bar line here. So we were talking before, this is like kind of drawn from a C diminished thing, or maybe it is actually like kind of trading C and F sharp. A little chromatic sliding around. The melody, if we ignore the harmonized voice, I just tried to cover the screen with my finger, like you'd be able to see that. I'm dumb. Professional streamer. The melody, if we ignore the bottom voice, is a pretty classic C minor sound, like dark C minor sound, where you have the major seventh, just C minor triad, and then the sharp fifth or the sharp fourth. That's a very like, think like Luigi's Mansion vibe. That's an easy way to, the sharp fourth and the major seventh in a minor key, easy way to get spooky vibes. Especially if you want something that's spooky but still kind of cartoony, like not full atonal, violin extended technique stuff. So this is perfect for a Wario game. Then every melody note is just harmonized a fourth below to get that kind of raw fourthy quality. It's very cold. Like if we harmonize these all with fifths, what would that sound like? It would sound more like this. It doesn't have the same, I don't know what, rock and roll energy. Same, doesn't hit the same. The fourths is definitely a vibe, as the kids would say. But then when we go here and we jump up to C sharp, all of a sudden These are still in fourths, but this is harmonized in a third. So what we see is that we're using fourths as much as we can while sticking to a chord tone. So this is actually a C sharp major 7 sound. If we just do the melody, it sounds like, oops, I really should just like turn on my keyboard. That's that sound. It's just moving up that arpeggio into a D power chord. So obviously C sharp major 7 and G are a tritone apart. Kind of mirroring this C to F sharp motion. So I'll put that G5. Will it let me put sharp 4 flat too? No, it doesn't like that. It turns red. Never mind then. And we still have the same gross bass line underneath, so it kind of undercuts how pretty a major 7 chord would sound, but it's an interesting combination. And then, you know, we have this bop, 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 bop. That's just a classic clave, boss rhythm clave. So I'm going to start calling it. Every boss theme has that boom, 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 boom. Whoops. And then, of course, just moving up chromatically with a ton of reverb. Of course, that's going to make you want to poop your pants. Cool. Very cool tune. I'm not going to put any chord symbols on. If you were playing along to this on piano, you shouldn't be playing chords. You should be playing the bass line. So, okay, I'm going to call it there. We're going for an hour. It is a trisio. Trisio? But trisio, the connotation is more fun, I think. Boom, 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 boom. Let's party in the club. Not like boom, cha cha, boom, cha cha, boom, cha, boom, cha cha, boom, cha cha, boom, cha. Yes. Okay, wait. Let me look at some chat before I go. Time Love's a hero. Good to see you here. Oh, they're doing an atonal composition challenge this week in the 8-Bit Music Theory Discord channel. You guys should all go check that out. There should be links to the Discord channel in the description of all of my videos, I think. Hey, Robbie, how's it going? I don't know. I should talk to the guy who makes those notebooks. Do I know if or when my notebook will be back in stock? I don't, but I'll reach out and see. Because those are cool. I don't. Thanks for the stream. Oh, well, thank you all for watching. This is so fun. I'll probably do more of these, especially with Game Boy soundtracks, because those are super fun to transcribe. Anything where it's so clear, all of the voices. You know there's not going to be more than 3, and they're all pretty easy to hear and then tell apart. That's what's easiest to transcribe. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to end the stream. My very professional stream. Have a good... Oh, here's the camera. Hey, everybody. Have a good day.